Try to recall the plot of Tales of Symphonia. Oh man, I know even less about Tales of Symphonia than I do Final Fantasy VIII. I played it, I know it has a sequel, and I know it has like a whole bunch of like remasters, but when I played it, it was all the way back when it was on the GameCube. Okay, the plot of Tales of Symphonia. So, we have, main character is Lloyd. He's a kid from this village, and because this is a JRPG, I know exactly how they all start. He's in a village, he does something bad, the village expels him. The thing that he did bad was his buddy, or his girlfriend, no, childhood friend, Colette, she's an angel. And then she has to go to a temple and pray, but then there's this oppressive government that's also kind of like taking people as slaves, and they want to take Colette away. So then he goes to like their base, and then he like beats up some guys, and then saves Colette from them, but then the village doesn't like that. Or no, the military guys don't like that, and then they have to start oppressing the village. They have to appease them by expelling Lloyd. And then that's why they're on the journey. And he has his buddy, he has a little sidekick, Genos. So they're traveling, okay, I think they need to go to like temples and stuff so that Colette can pray at them or something, and then get her angel wings, or put feathers on her angel wings or something. And then they meet up with Genos' hot sister, Rain, who is a ruins fanatic. And then from there, they run into Kratos. Not God of War Kratos. I know what you're thinking. That's the guy's name. I remember him because he has nipples.
What?
I mean, he has like these weird nipple things on his design that gives him like freaking. They're very pronounced. Like if you look at Kratos' design, there's nipples. All right, and then shit, I have no idea what happens between this point and the point where they meet Sheena, who is a ninja who needs to assassinate Colette, but she fails and then joins the group for one reason or the other. And I need some help here. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so remember the whole parallel world thing?
Yes, okay. Parallel worlds. That's right. Okay. So, they meet Sheena, and then they find out about Tethayala. That's the name of the other world.
You got it.
So they find out about the other world, and then for some reason or the other, they go to the other world, and they realize that the two worlds live in balance, where magic is abundant in one side, but the other side has nothing. So they constantly just leech off each other, and that's why. Oh, that's what Colette was doing. Colette was siphoning all the magic from the other place to this world, and that somehow makes her into an angel. So then, the angel of the other world is Zelos. And then there's a point where you have to choose between Zelos and Kratos, and Zelos is more charming, so I picked him. And then they find out that Kratos is like Lloyd's father or some shit, so this is some Shinji Ikari bullshit. And then they meet. Oh god, what's going on in this story? Because there's a point where Colette gets like all her personality removed, and then like she kicks dogs and shit. That was a thing because Colette loves dogs, and then when she loses her personality and becomes an angel or some shit, she starts kicking them.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That was a thing. That was totally a thing. And then so then why the hell are they in the other world? They go to the other world, but then the other world's kind of more in trouble, right? No, the other world's fine because they have magic. And then they meet Presea, who also has no personality, and she's feeding a skeleton.
Elaborate, please.
No, because like she lost her personality. Okay, no, she was like, she wants to help out her mom who's sick, so she went under like government like experiments or some shit, and became emotionless. But she also became super strong, and she works as like a lumberjack or something. So while she's working without her emotions, she's like constantly feeding her, or trying to help her mom, who's already dead, in like a bed or something, and that's why she's feeding it, because she thinks the mom is still alive but she's dead. And then, oh my god, Regal appears. I don't remember. Okay, the problem with Symphonia is that all these characters are so disjointed that I don't remember why these characters join your party. Are you in prison? I know, because Regal's a prisoner. Maybe Lloyd and somebody get, like, caught by the government, and then, like, you meet Regal in jail, and he's all like, yo, where'd you get those tats from? So, yeah, you run into Regal, and he doesn't want to use his hands, but, like, he can, because his Hadouken, like, killed his wife or some shit. So he swore never to Hadouken again, so he became a master of the Tatsu. So, at some point, I think you need to go back to the original world, and then, like, beat up the government? I think. I mean, I remember there was this guy who had a dildo for a hand. I know it's a cannon, but it looks like a dildo. It looks like he has a vibrator on his hand. I know it's a cannon.
It looked nothing like a cannon.
And then you need to defeat the government. But then, what was the government doing? I think the government was trying to merge the worlds or destroy them. I think merging. What? I need some help.
Okay. So, what typically happens in a Tales game when they go through the plot?
Giant tree! There's a giant tree that they need to restore so that they can have mana to both worlds. Yes, so they need to find the magic water. So they can feed the tree. But then there's this goddess who's all like, no, I don't like trees. I like the world as it is. So fuck this tree. So her name is Martel or some shit. And then so she wants to cut down the tree. That's why she needs Persea to be a lumberjack.
God damn it.
And then Kratos comes back, he's all like, fuck you, Lloyd. I'm your dad. And then Lloyd's all like, oh wait, hold on, Lloyd's all goes on about like dwarven vows because his dad is Torbjorn. And he's always like, dwarven vow number 1. Don't put sprinkles on your ice cream or something. But then I guess he fights Kratos, and then like Kratos gives up and says, okay, I'll be your real dad. And then Lloyd's all like, oh yes, I have 2 dads. This is great. Did I just turn Lloyd into a Scottish guy?
Lloyd Irving is a pretty fucking Irish name.
I think I'm using the wrong accent. So after he defeats his dad, then they defeat Martel, and they say, you can be a Planeteer too. And that's Tales of Symphonia.